Why do cocaine addicts carpet surf? I think it's because we're insane, but this is why, at least I carpet surf. This is why you hear this term carpet surfing. This is what carpet surfing really is, because until you started snorting up drywall thinking that it was coke, and you're snorting up dirt and cat hair and everything else under the sun because you think you found a speckle of it. I mean, this is why addicts carpet surf. If you're new to the channel, hit the like and subscribe button. What's up, guys? My name is Eric. I'm a recovering cocaine and alcoholic addict, and I share my stories just for the ones out there struggling, just to know that they're not alone. And I like to just share the reality of what addiction was like. I mean, my drugs of choice were alcohol and cocaine. I got sober 7/25/17, and I wanted to, I've had people hit me up and go, why do addicts carpet surf? And for me, at least when it came to carpet surfing, I mean, I was a weirdo when it came to it, and all of us addicts are. We're all insane in the brain. And a lot of my mentality is as an addict, you're gonna dump stuff on the floor. You do. It's inevitable. And a lot of people don't realize when it comes to cocaine isn't what you see in the movies. It's not just pure powder. You have to crush up a lot of it. And so when you're doing that, a lot of times your credit card or whatever you're crushing it with is going to spit out these little chunks, and they'll bounce off you and they'll bounce on the floor, and you'll kind of see it, and you know it's there. And as an addict, that was always my way of kind of like budgeting it. I know there's a couple big chunks down there. Try not to step there because I don't want to get dirt on it. Literally, like later on, you don't care and you're putting so much stuff up your nose, it doesn't matter. But you literally get to the point that like whenever you drop stuff as an addict, you knew when you dropped it. And you do a line of coke and you get up and like some of it comes out. I mean, you have pieces of coke and chunks of coke or whatever that come out of your nose and drop on the ground. And guess what? Your brain knows it. And next thing you know, eventually you almost get to the point that you run out of coke. And that's the only time I ever carpet surfed, is when I ran out of coke. When I ran out of all the bag was empty. In fact, I never even got baggies. I got it all wrapped in paper, so because I'd eat the paper because I couldn't waste any of the coke. As soon as it was all gone, guess where I went? I took the plate and I'm on my hands and knees and I'm going through the carpet, and guess what? Everything looks like coke when you are carpet surfing. Everything does. Drywall does. A little bit of paint does. Dirt does. All this stuff that you don't realize what's on the bottom of your shoes and you bring through the house. But when you're carpet surfing, you find it all. There's little speckles of sand, all this. And you find these little things that you think are the coke that you dropped. And some of it is, and some of it is. And so now you're collecting it all on this plate. And that's when I think that you have truly lost your sanity, is when you're doing this. You've truly lost your sanity. And so next thing you know, you are collecting this all up and you are crushing it all up. And it doesn't matter. You might pull some of, like, if you see cat hair or something in it, you might pull some of that out. But the rest of it, there can be like little black stones and stuff in there, and stuff that really seems like drywall or whatever. And it's all going to be formed into a line, and it all goes up to your nose. And that's, I think, a huge sign of how strong an addiction is taken over you, is if you are carpet surfing. And I don't think people really realize that. I mean, if I look back at my addiction, especially at the peak of my addiction, when I started my addiction, I'd never carpet surfed, until I got more and more just addicted to a drug and needed it more and more. And I would run out before I was done using. I would run out of it before I was done, and I needed more, and I had to chase this dragon more. So now I'm on my hands and knees, picking whatever I could off the floor, doing it, and it even gives you kind of a mental high. I mean, just your nose became a vacuum to everything. And I think that is a huge sign that you are truly, truly addicted to a drug. If you are a snorter of drugs, and it gets to the point that if we all look back, the first time you ever did coke, you didn't get down on the bathroom floor or wherever if you thought you dropped some. But when you are truly to that point of mad addiction, you're on your hands and knees trying to pick this stuff up, or even using the carpet to try and budget it, because you can't budget it out, because as long as it's there, you're doing it. So, I share these stories for the ones out there struggling, for the ones out there, looking for signs, am I addict? Do I need help? If you're questioning yourself, if you need help, you need help. Like, believe me, and it is out there, and it is worth it. If you haven't hit the like and subscribe button, hit the like and subscribe button. I just share as many experiences as I can through my active addiction, just for the ones out there struggling to know that they're not alone, to have a story that they can relate to know that it does get better. And even for family members out there who wonder why their family, people in their family are so insane and messed up, and we as addicts truly are. We're truly sick in the brain, whether you're self-medicating for trauma, mental illness, whatever it is. But when you hit carpet surfing, you're starting to hit that point where it's only going to get even worse from there. So don't give up. It gets better. And life is a lot better when you're not carpet surfing. I can tell you that.